Hello. Quite a surprise to me, but I'm amazed to realise that this car has been parked here outside the front of my house for probably around about 18 months. You'll have to forgive the traffic noise, it's quite a busy time of day. Now, underneath this cover is my Roadster. I parked it here when I couldn't put it in the garage when I bought my truck in September of 2017. It's now April 2019. This car hasn't run in all that time. Next weekend, this is Monday, on Saturday it's the Vintage Hot Rod Nationals at Santa Pod here in England. So what I'm going to try and do is get the car out, get it running, make sure everything's okay, and then drive all the way to Santa Pod. I'm not sure how far it is, but you know, it's not 5 minutes down the road, and run it at the drag. So I'm going to start, I'm not going to do too much today, but I'm just going to start seeing if I can get access to it and get the battery off it and put the battery on charge. Now what I did do is I drained all the fuel out of it, so I'm going to put some fuel into it, and I don't know if I'll do it today, but you know, I need to see if it'll start. So anyway, I'm going to start uncovering it now. I won't film the uncovering, but I'll film a bit more when I've moved on a little bit. Okay. I've just jacked up the front axle and untied the tarpaulin, because what I normally do is I tuck the tarpaulin under the tyres. Bloody hell, look at it, the old flathead, look at all those leaves I've got in there. Jeez. Some people are going to moan because I so neglect this car, it's incredible. It's a 32 frame, Hudson steering, would you believe? A 32 axle dropped. Not a heavy axle, you know, it's like a 33 to 36 axle. Drop steering arm, Model A headlamps, Model A grille. But look at all the leaves along the side there. Look at all this. It's like a barn find, isn't it? It's a private barn find, but it ain't in a barn. So this is going to take me a little while to dig all this out. All the leaves I've got under there, all bits of litter and stuff have blown under there. So I'm going to have to think about what I'm going to do, because it's in such a state. Anyway, there's my Pendine Sands badges, look. I didn't run this car in 2018. I ran my coupe in 2018. So it's not looking great, is it? Oh well, let's carry on digging it out. Well, there it is. Yeah, there we are, number 47. Vintage 8-cylinder flathead Roadster. Got the screen folded down. Got a bit of scratchy old OSB on the top there. Luckily, it does look nice and dry in here. These are MGB buckets. There's the dash. It doesn't, I know you're going to be surprised, but It doesn't appear to have deteriorated while it's been parked here, because you know, it was a patinated car to begin with. I mean, it was affectionately known as Old Rusty. Now then, I know there's another Old Rusty now on the internet, but this was the original Old Rusty from years ago. I don't know how much power's in that battery, so what I think I might do is put a lead out here and charge the battery up. And it is quite a new battery actually. It was probably quite new when it was, you know, when the car was laid up, but I'm gonna just put the handbrake off. Oh, that's good. Look, I felt the... Oh, no it ain't. Oh, that's not moving. Handbrake is off. Okay. No. Might be stuck. Oh, there you go, look, it's come loose. That's good, isn't it? Look, chrome wheel nuts, they give you an extra couple of miles an hour. Note the aircraft locking nuts. I don't like the castellated nuts, because you can never tell whether they're properly tight or not. It's also got tapered exhaust made from 37 Ford drive shafts. Very loud if you have them uncorked. Right, okay, I'll just put the windscreen up and I'll try and get the bonnet open. The battery is on charge, so that's a start, isn't it? The engine is covered in leaves and mess. You know what they say, ran when parked. Headers snaking around the right hand drive steering box, look, because this car was right hand drive. Well, I say that, the body's left hand drive. Look, it's got a steering mount over there, but I used it to hold them gauges rather haphazardly. Anyway, hey ho. I can't find the funnel. I couldn't find the nozzle for that big metal military thing, so I'll put some petrol in the watering can. I'm going to hope to put some in from there. Hopefully the strainer in there will stop it if there's any bits in it. So let's see if I can do this. Oops. Oh, not too bad. Spilt a little bit. Put the camera down because I need two hands really. I drain the fuel out because you hear so much horror stories about the modern fuel, don't you, sitting in them for you know, when you leave it sitting in there for a while. Actually that went quite well. I might use that method again. There's that anti-spark thing in there that'll, if there's any bits gone in, that will report it, so that's good. I've put the lid on the battery. When I found the key, unfortunately I didn't film this, when I put the ignition on, the lights come on. But under there, here, you might not be able to see it, is a fuel pump. It's like a primer pump. So when I switch this here, can you hear it ticking? So that's priming the carbs. You can see the thing glimmering. Look. You see the ammeter twitching. That's just stopped ticking now, so that means the carbs are primed. There's a bit of fuel around the pump there, look. That may have dried out. But nonetheless, let's just give it a go. Squirt, squirt. Oh, it's trying, isn't it? Let's give it a minute. Hopefully that'll stop. It did cough once. There's no... I suppose I could try a choke. Should we try that? Put the choke on one of them. See what that does. Well, can't complain about that, can you? Oh, no, we are. Let's give it another go. Yeah, let's leave the choke on then. Turn the key. People tend to get a bit precious about these flatheads. I mean, they're just old bits of cast iron at the end of the day. This is better than my other startup video from years ago where it was all covered in water. I'll just let it warm up a little bit. Oh, come on. Don't want that much choke, does it? Oh, come on. Turn the key. I think I've just knocked the fan on. Yeah, I just knocked the fan when I leant in. Come on, engine. Just pick the slack up a little bit. amazing, isn't it, how it runs nicely after being parked like that. Nah, that's too tight to turn by hand. This is French block. It's got the French 4-inch stroke crank, and it was bored to 3 5/16. Can't remember what that is in cubic inch. Is that 276? Don't blame me if I'm wrong. These are the 1-inch Hollies, the 2100s. It's a pair of them. It's an original beehive oil filter there. I'm thinking that might seal up once it's got a bit, once the rubber's had a chance to expand. It runs on that mechanical pump. I might just try nipping the screws a little bit, see if that makes a difference. It's probably gone a bit dry, you know, with standing. Look at the leaves. What I'm going to try and do, I think, is just tighten up the windscreen because it's all loose, and maybe move the Fiat and see if I can just run it round the block. That'd be good, won't it? I'll come back in a minute. The brake pedal was a bit kind of stuck, and then it suddenly went, and then I just drove it back and forth a little bit, and the brakes worked okay, so I'm willing to chance it around the block. But I'm going to try and find a little bracket so I can attach the camera to the car rather than hand holding it. Wheel wells need a bit of attention, look. Tyres are still blown up, that's good. That one's a little bit low, it's a bit soft, but you don't need a lot of pressure in these because the car's so light. Yeah, that's not too bad. Let me just go and see if I can find a bracket. Let's give this another go. This is my 6th attempt to get some video of the car driving. I put some fuel in it. This is a 276-inch flathead. With a Schneider cam. It's got a lovely sort of pull. I've forgotten quite how much fun this car is to drive. It really is a blast. Still got lots of leaves blowing around in the car. Oh dear, I've had to stop. May as well have to pull away again. Bad pothole there. I came up here yesterday, it was just a solid queue. It's hopeless. That's 276 cubic inches, Schneider cam, twin Holly 2100s. Won't go mad now and buy the house. Hopefully, 6th time lucky, I've got a bit of audio and video that match. Well, the phone's still going, the engine's still going. Still got some leaves. Right, this is the thing. Is this... Oh. The camera's still going. That's good, isn't it? Brilliant. Great. Turn that off. Stop. Nice. We can look at that now. Ain't she a beaut? Next stop, Vintage Nationals, Santa Pod, Saturday. Okay, cheers then, thanks for watching. Don't forget to click subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to leave a comment as well, I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Cheers then, bye.